Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel.
Today's subject.
Underground 2. We all know and love this PS2 classic, but there's a problem. A big problem. So, today's question is, can you beat Need for Speed Underground 2 without becoming a racer? So, the game began as always by Rachel lending us a beautiful 350Z and telling us to meet her at the car shop. Whilst driving to the location, I may or may not heard a call which may have mentioned a few races going on.
Yo, Rachel, heads up with some runs for you. Bunch of losers gathering for some racing.
So naturally, I borrowed her car for the first two races in hopes that she won't notice. Entering our first race, and we are presented with this monstrosity. Ugh, it's so disgusting, man. Of course, the first race wasn't too bad and we got an easy win. And for this astonishing victory, I actually got a message from Rachel.
Hey dude, what's the holdup? You lost or something? The car lot is on the mini-map. Hurry up and get over here. I don't have all night.
Being thoughtful as always, I just ignored her message and proceeded to the next race. After another flawless victory, I drove to the car lot to proceed with main story. And by the way guys, just listen to that VQ. Anyways, as I entered the garage, I was greeted by Rachel who said this.
Finally, where have you been with my ride, huh? There better not be a single mark on it. Sam claims you can drive.
Yeah, right. Well, let's hope she won't notice. So, here we are. We must choose our first vehicle. Of course, we have to think ahead. So, basically, we have only one choice. The 206, the Focus, 106, and Corsa are out of the picture instantly. That leaves us with only two choices, either an old Corolla or a 240 SX. Without giving a second thought, I chose the 240. Right after leaving the garage, I realized what I got myself into. Driving this thing feels like I'm late to my own funeral. And the gearbox. The gearbox shifting gears in this car is like a tax return. It takes fucking forever and makes you question your life choices. But no matter, we'll gloss over that fact and live through it. Well, let's get straight to it. I completed a few races here and there. They weren't too bad because this AI is more A than I. And we got introduced to the Uranus League races straight away.
You're raising some serious hype out there. Looks like a couple of companies want to represent you. That means you qualify for the underground racing league I told you about. No traffic, no streets, just pure driving. All of it takes place on a controlled private course.
Straight after hearing the good news with the little bit cash I had, I rolled to the nearest performance shop and got some engine and ECU upgrades. After that, I headed to drift races to have a go with my new Pimptail 240. And since I crushed the race so hard, I got to choose a sponsor. I chose Eurolight because they got me quick 3 drift races to do. Easy money. And here we are at the beloved URL League, where street hooligans become professional racists. That doesn't sound too good now, does it? Jokes aside, we get to experience the controlled environment, in quotation marks, where the real deal drivers see who's the best. Luckily, this was only one race challenge, so it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, you lit it up out there, but remember, that was just a taste. You gotta keep winning to stay. People are taking notice of you, and it ain't all good.
Even if that isn't a good notice, I think this dude couldn't see his shit. He couldn't see his own fucking hands in front of him.
Don't ask me how, but you landed yourself a new set of wheels. I guess the sponsors saw something they liked. Head down to the car lot and fix something out. It's highlighted on your map. Later.
And with that victory, we landed a new big ol' wheels. I knew this was either a Navigator or an Escalade, so I didn't even bother driving to the car lot. After Anal League, I did few more races and got message from Rachel that there's a magazine scout in the town. So of course I did the challenge to show off my Bone Stock 240 on a cover. Right after that, for some reason I got another magazine challenge. I completed it, and hoping to relax from racing, I went on a search for new shops in Beacon Hills. By the way, even with short shift upgrade, this dude is grinding gears harder than a priest grinding boys on Sunday nights. Well, anyways, let's carry on. I completed the second URL race and a few more after, and I was presented with this. So, it begins. The actual challenge of the video. You see how there's no races? Well, because our mom's car doesn't have 1-star visual rating required to continue its story. And let me tell you, the first upgrade was wheels, nothing too bad there, I dropped BBSs on, they look pretty good, no rise there. Then I picked out some OEM looking taillights, so pretty good there as well. After that, I chose a new pair of side mirrors and exhaust tips, so I guess those were good too. While visiting accessory shop, I slapped on some medium black window tint and some fresh xenon bulbs. And here comes the beginning of the cheese tactic. Realizing I have only 0.49 rating, I began acquiring some questionable upgrades. Fingers crossed we can get at least 2-star rating.
The guys from Bayview's Best are filming their next flick tonight. Bring it home, and you'll get in their movie for sure.
After dodging another bullet, I posed for another picture with my freshly modified car and carried on racing, being clueless of what's to come. In 20 years of me playing this game, I've never had something like this happen to me. Anyways, while casually carrying on with my challenge, I take a quick glance at the map and what do I see? 8 races left. Okay, so now we know what's coming next. First, I went to the paint shop since I haven't been there yet. I got black car paint, black calipers, and silver exhaust tips. Then I added dark black window tint and blue xenons. Then I started to check what else can I do. I was checking for nitrous purge, hydraulics. I was considering the hydraulic upgrade, but I'm thinking like, nah man, that's too much. I changed my spoiler to carbon fiber one. We can consider that lighter. I changed the headlamps. And I then went on a slippery ice. Bumpers.
There's a camera crew here shooting for the next 4 on the Floor sequel. Just make sure you cross the finish line first, and you're in for sure.
I went out, listened to the message, checked out the car, and I thought, this doesn't look too good. I'ma head back and change the rear bumper and side skirts. And leaving the body shop, I'm presented with this.
Yo, dude, No wonder everyone wants a piece of your hype. Nice driving out there. The sponsors want your ride on the case of the DVD Underground Speed Zone. To make them happy, you're gonna have to build your car up to 3 stars. Now you know what to do. I'll hit you up later.
So, I guess this is the end of the challenge. After I heard that, I was sitting there for a good minute, just thinking that there's no way I'm able to push a 3-star rating without adding the poop scoops and hydraulics. It is sad that it ended so suddenly. I was expecting to get further, but I guess it is what it is. And we got ourselves the answer. No. You cannot beat Need for Speed Underground 2 without becoming a racer. And on that terrible disappointment, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. I went headfirst into this project and had so much to learn about editing, but I really enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed as well. If you have any suggestions or wish to ask me something, just comment down below. Good night.